Morning everyone, welcome back to David Go to Hobbies. Right, in my last video I got a new driving job, or HGV driving job, excuse me. Just to let you know, I've got a few dogs with me, two on my lap, two down the side, excuse me, and I've got some birds in the room in the cages. So if you hear some strange noises, if it's not my stomach, it's them. That out of the way, we shall begin. Now, when I started the present job I've got now, I spent about 12 hours getting my unit into the condition it is now. In other words, I leave my work boots outside the room. Told you about the birds, didn't I? And I put my Crocs on for driving in. Now the problem with that is, you want to keep the dirt outside and the cleanliness inside. And I do a pretty good job at that. But giving an example how bad it was, the floor outside the cab was cleaner than the cab inside. That's how bad it was. I went through that cab with a fine tooth comb. I hoovered the mattresses, I've hoovered under the bed, the slats that go across, hoovered the floor, under the mattresses, everywhere. The panels on the walls, you name it, I did it. And then once it was clean and I was happy, I put my stuff in, and on the Monday, later on in that week, I'll continue cleaning it. So I spent about 12 hours in all getting the vehicle up to its present condition. So the difference between companies and the one I'm going to work for is that when I spoke to Richard, one of the directors of the company, he said to me, before you get your unit, we'll get it valeted. I thought, wow, that was impressive. And you don't, for a driver, that goes above and beyond care for the driver. And I can't tell you how much that made a huge impression on me. That was outstanding. And that was the second major factor about wanting to work for this company. It put me at ease. It made me happy. Excuse my stomach. It showed me that the company looks after their drivers. And I can't tell you how much of a relief that is compared with what I had to do with the previous company, with the one I'm working for at the moment, until tomorrow when I give my notice in. I will work the week. I'm old school. I'll do my best. I won't mess them about. I'll give them 110%. That's the way I am, and that's the way it'll be. I wouldn't expect it done to me, and I wouldn't do it to them. I'm going to leave on good terms. All right, that's the way I am, because at the end of the day, it's okay. Let's put it this way: there's a lot to be desired at that company. How does things differ between the new company? Well, the new company has got a workshop for the trailers and a workshop for the units. They've got three depots, one new one opening up, so that'll be 4 depots. And the fourth one is probably less than 15 minutes away from my house. So it's perfect, really, and I can be based there. I'm really excited, if you want to know the truth. I'm really excited about this company, and I've really got a good positive feeling. I told Richard that as well. I'm just David. I just tell you the truth. And when I find a company like this, it is really, really, really comforting to know that they have the driver's best interest and they've got the experience and they've got good equipment. Excuse my stomach. And it's looked after. I'll, I won't be using straps that have got cuts in them and tears in them, and I won't have trailers that the curtains are jamming at the top. I took a trailer out. This is how bad it was, the company I'm working for. They've got roof supports, right? It's a curtain side. I've got 4 roof supports, right? 3 of them were missing, and the 4th one, which was there, only one of them, right, had the bottom bit cut off where it hooks underneath the bed of the trailer to secure it in position. That was completely cut off, and all it was a push in, pull up, put your finger into the second one down, and release it off the clip, and it was just hooked. It just goes into the groove of the trailer bed to keep it up. I thought, and how I didn't get pulled by bloody Vosa. I'm so bloody lucky. But what amazed me even further, it went through an MOT. That can't be right, can it? And other things, I've had malfunction, gearbox, ECU. It's a sensor problem. Fair enough. And the other thing was, it was using a lot of oil. There was a gasket seal that went, so I was carrying oil around with it. But I'm not kidding you. There were so many things wrong. You think to yourself, just a little thing, just one of these little things that piss me off, and that is they stuck another driver in my unit, right? And he damaged the unit. The side marker light on the unit was hanging out. I just think it just pisses you off. Do you know what I mean? It's your home for the week. You don't open the door and let a stranger in your house and say, "Yeah, help yourself. The bed's upstairs, food's in the kitchen, TV's there." You don't let a stranger in your house, do you? No. So why do these bosses let someone in your unit? It's wrong, isn't it? That's how I feel. I think it's wrong. It's your home. You keep it in clean condition. I mean, my unit is the cleanest vehicle on the fleet at the company I'm at. Right? That's how clean it is. And this is why an agency driver wanted to use it. And they lied to me. They lied to me because the driver lied to me and the company lied to me. Right? They said to me, if someone needs to use your unit, I'll let you know. And I got there on a Friday. I got back to Friday night. My daughter turned up to put the stuff in the car, very briefly, right? He was there, right? Got my stuff out of the unit. I said to him, please don't use my unit. All my gear is in there. By the time I got back in on Sunday evening, and that's when I found the bored tyre, and it took them 6 hours to replace it. But they've done 1,000 miles, right? And not only that, put a new tank of diesel in it. I just thought, just lied to me. And that pissed on my strawberries. And then I just lost all faith in them. When they lie to you like that, and he'd been smoking in the cab because I found fag ash. I thought, weren't much, but it was. I found it, and I just think, I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. So I went happy, and now I am happy because I've got a new job, and this is a sort of a little bit of a comparison between my old job and my new job. And when the new company said to me, "We'll valet your unit," I thought, wow. And he said it might not be 100%, but it'll be a damn good one. And I thought, right, I'll still take my Hoover in. I'll still Hoover under the beds and where I know needs to be hoovered, because I was a valeter, commercial vehicle valeter. I know how to clean a cab properly, right? And as a professional valeter, I've done it. I've cleaned thousands of units, literally thousands. I was doing probably somewhere like 250 units a week, and I've done it for 3 years. That's a few thousand trucks, isn't it? But anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Got any questions to ask, please do so. Please like, share and subscribe. But yeah, difference between chalk and cheese, isn't it? Between the old company and the new company. And you can't compare them. You really can't compare them as I say, different as chalk and cheese. Anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for your time, and see you in the next video.